Bangladeshis in a sweatshop. Jim Sensenbrenner forgot to ask any of those questions. Apparently, he's still living in 2002 in a world where the internet is still decentralized, where tech moguls are heroes and rigid free market orthodoxy seems to be working. Or maybe something else is going on. In the last election cycle, Google was Jim Sensenbrenner's second largest donor. Now ask yourself, why would a left-wing company in California donate to a supposedly conservative Republican in Wisconsin? Well, maybe you just saw why.
I have no idea.
Before today's hearing, a transparently pro-tech memo pushed by the committee's Republicans leaked online. The memo downplays Google's obvious market dominance. That's not a small thing in an antitrust debate.
It's hard to know what the enemy is when everybody plays enemy.
Somehow magically solve
And
political
like, you know what I'm saying? The enemy's always
So
changing.
if you don't like being censored, just start your own Google. It's simple. Stop complaining. Sagar Enjeti is an opinion host at The Hill. He's followed this topic for quite some time. We're happy to have him on tonight. So, Sagar, why don't you just start your own Google?
Well, it's a great question, isn't it, Tucker? I don't have access to hundreds of billions of dollars in capital and the market dominance that Google has. And even if I did, it's very likely that Google would not allow me to ever...
Well, what you can do is you can start on Foursquare, and then you go Foursquare and then get ads. Bullshit. Run my own company. I'm like, I was like, well, what am I supposed to do with the C++? I'm like, I don't know. I gotta take my meds.
But why exactly is bias such a problem in the first place? It's
that kind of money or
because of the
something like
market
that.
power of these companies.
What
So
does
if
it
you're
do
not
with
willing
this?
to fight or even ask critical questions about market power
What's
of
this on
these
for?
companies,
No,
you've kind of given away
oh no,
the
I gotta take my
entire game
meds.
or the solution to the bias that you purport to care
What are we
about.
supposed to do? What are we going to the mission? I
They
said,
can
I don't
say,
know. I gotta
oh,
take
well,
my
we
meds.
confronted Mark Zuckerberg or so-and-so about bias, but we're not actually going to do
How you
anything
self?
about it whenever it
I don't
comes
know.
to,
I'm gonna take my
fulfilling your
meds.
public
We'll call legal or
responsibilities
something.
as a member of the United States Congress.
So, here's what I understand. These are politicians. They
I don't know.
respond to
One
basic
week
stimuli.
you're ragdoll, 1 week you're atoned, and the next day you're a fucking piece of rust crap.
The Democratic National Committee. They're working on behalf of the Joe Biden campaign to stop the president from being reelected and stop Republicans
Shit,
from
fucking
keeping
Nurse.
us
Nurse doesn't even exist.
Don't they care?
So many crevices of
Why
rust.
would they care, Tucker? Because Jim Sensenberger is still going to get his check from Google. Many of these people make more money in opposition. In fact, many of the conservative infrastructure who is funded by Google and many of these other tech giants that you're talking about, they love being in opposition because they don't actually even direct to do anything, and they can continue to cash their checks.
What difference does it make anyway?
That are waiting for them. I've been on a personal
Republican
staffers, yes, Republican staffers are working for the Chinese Communist Party controlled TikTok organization. They don't care about patriotism. They don't care about voters. They don't care about data or privacy or bias or censorship. They care about one thing, and that's making money and paying for their second homes.
It does.
It's gotta be more than money, though. It's gotta be more than money. And power is a generational feature.
I mean, your average non-progressive
all money does is make you
understands
depressed
that
anyway.
small groups of people who control all the information are probably too powerful to have a democracy. You can't have a democracy in that kind of system. Do you think voters understand that? Seems like they do.
Voters absolutely understand that. They keep asking their representatives, please fight for me. Please stand up for me. And over again, you get what you got today.
This is basically what it is. Just shaft out what you call it. It's like, oh, this is millennial talk now. Millennial doing international properties and stuff like that. Intellectual properties and fucking bullshit. Millennials are talking now. It goes against the table.
Yeah.
Well, what? Can I use one of the millennial coupon tickets to go to Sizzler and not joke?
Thanks, Tucker.
Congressman Jim Jordan is a conservative. He was there today. He's the highest-ranking Republican on the committee. He joins us tonight. Congressman, thanks so much for coming on. So you tweeted today a tweet that was heartening, I think, to a lot of people. You said, big tech's out to get conservatives, clearly true. It's time they face the consequences. Right. So to the many frustrated viewers out there who don't think Republicans...
Facebook is a guerrilla site. TikTok's a guerrilla site. Social media is guerrilla in general.
Well, you got to change. You got to work on Section 230.
Gorilla and says
right now, you may have to adjust it to antitrust laws these companies right now. And frankly,
the government say can't tax the gorilla.
And we also have to
tax social media.
Thank you for doing that.
And you know what?
Every time we
social media should just be like, and you know, it's just like sell technology to the highest bidder of like warfare, cyber warfare, and then like you know. know, and then like, and then keep capitalism alive, and then like you can put Google and Apple competing for which is better, and then depending on paying stock dollars, whoever has a better microchip.
And of course we agree, but I'm a talk show host, and we've got 4
I don't really care about
but my job is to talk. Lawmakers are tasked with running the country and passing our laws, by definition. And these companies operate with these special...
I was just taxing, nothing certain but death and taxes, right? I mean, if they're going to make so much money, then the government should get the rent because they're going to do it on soil. They're going to go run Amazon and go build their headquarters in Bangladesh.
Consequences until then.
If you're gonna go to move Google out of Mountain View and go build it in,
7 days, whatever that number is,
it's Messiah. You know what I mean?
Take back the house because you think Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Jerry Nadler
if that's the case,
are gonna fix this? Do you think they're
and you just say property tax and be like, and this is a welfare tax. We don't want a welfare tax. We don't need a welfare tax. Well, you need a tax. Otherwise, you ain't having the school, you don't have the wherewithal, you ain't have the bush, you ain't have the pencils to teach your future generations about your franchise better.
It seems very difficult for any candidate or party to win anything if all the information about the race is controlled by people who are working for the other side, which is where we are now. So without whining about why nothing has been done so far, let me ask you. Jim Sensenbrenner has taken money from Google. Google is your second biggest contributor in the last cycle. Why do you think they would give you money?
And so the Twins was throwing their weight around, and all that, and I throw my 10 cents around, my $10, I mean, like, you take that fool, and you know what I mean, and all that, like that, and then like, you know,
Google tried to tailor their features to help Clinton in key states. That's directly from the email, the head of their multicultural marketing section. I get it. I mean,
and it didn't matter anyway. And when they were doing the telekinesis thinking anyway, we didn't say technology anyway.
Your liability
saying technology anyway.
We don't have it Fox News, but they somehow have it. Where they can't be sued for garbage on their site. And so, like, where's the effort to do that? I'm frustrated.
The money is still a medium for what do you call it? Money is still a medium for what do you call it? I guess to win elections or the medium to like control people. You know, so if Facebook has no money, what are they gonna do with no money? No money, you know, you can't play for no money. That's right. I mean, so you can't play for money. And so that's basically that's the medium is the dollar amount. And so big banks and little banks, right? And so that's it. So Google is going to basically electoral colleges are now Google, Facebook, Dorsey, and like that.
I think
that's the case. That's what
justify frustration. But here we are, right at the edge of the election, and it's been pretty hard to win anything if these people continue to interfere in our democracy.
And so all you have to do is just get the brightest wizards in the world, whether it be MIT or like the best thing you can find in the best thing you can find in the world of London economics, then like, you know, and say, ha, you can't beat this algorithm, and this is going to sell everything.
Congressman, thanks for coming on tonight. I appreciate it.
You bet, Tucker. Thank you.